Good morning, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday the 12th of June 2020 and I have to apologise that I have been AWOL again for the last couple of weeks. I've been popping what I eat in a day videos up and I've been putting my food and stuff on Instagram, but I haven't done a weigh-in update for 2 weeks I think, so I need to update you on the last couple of weeks. So last time you saw me, I was doing calorie counting using MyFitnessPal and I was getting on fine with it. I said how I enjoyed that I could just kind of not eat what I wanted, but I could, if I decided to have a sandwich, I could just eat a sandwich, and then if I decided I then wanted to have had porridge for breakfast or something, I could do that without freaking out that, you know, I'd had what would previously have been 2 healthy Bs. And over the last couple of weeks, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. So I have had a couple of really good weeks. I'm still exercising, I'm still doing my YouTube videos. So I'm doing bar, I'm doing the Chloe Ting workouts. The bar workouts I do are Coach Kel ones. I've done various HIIT workouts. Don't really like HIIT, but I do it. And so I work out probably at the moment something like 4 or 5 days a week, and I do it at 8 o'clock every morning, normally with friends who are dialing in from somewhere else, and I just do it in my lounge. And that really sets me up well for the day, and on the days that I don't do it, I really feel different, and I feel just not as kind of up for my day, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've carried on doing that, that's all been fine. And I've just done a bar class, which is why I'm probably looking a bit, yeah, a bit blur. So yeah, I've just done bar this morning with a couple of friends. So food-wise, the thing that has been the advantage for the last couple of weeks, or since last couple of months actually, because I've been doing this now since the 14th of April and now it's the 12th of June, so 2 months basically I've been doing calorie counting. The thing that has been the good thing, which is my choice and my freedom of what I've eaten, in the last couple of days, I think has become a little bit of a problem for me, because I have obviously got food that previously I probably wouldn't have had in my house, and over the last 6 weeks or so, up until about a week ago, I could have it in the house, I could have a tiny bit of it, and I didn't find it particularly distracting. I wasn't craving, because I was having sort of bits and pieces of chocolate or ice cream, whatever, as I wanted them and allowing myself that. I wasn't feeling restricted and I was feeling quite content, and I had no desire to kind of go off the rails and start eating loads. What has happened over the last few days, since I weighed in again on Tuesday morning, because I weigh on a Tuesday, is over the last couple of days, and I don't know why this is, it could be because the weather's been worse and it's been sort of cold and rainy and very wintry really, even though it's June. But for some reason, I have definitely sort of craved and given into my cravings of eating the wrong stuff. And I don't know if that's because when I did Slimming World, I obviously would be eating bigger meals, but they would have like lots of fruit and veg in and lots of kind of meat and fish or potatoes or whatever. And now I suppose I'm eating less, I don't want to say less satisfying because I'm enjoying my food, but I guess I'm eating stuff that is kind of slightly lower in calorie. It's what I want to eat, but it's maybe not filling me up or satisfying me as much. Or maybe I've just wanted to eat the chocolate and the ice cream. I don't know. Haven't been sad or upset or anything like that. There's no emotional reason why I've wanted to eat things like that. But for some reason this week, I have definitely got into bad habits and have given into temptation of eating, yeah, stuff that I shouldn't. So I'll tell you about my results anyway. So the last time, so I started in the middle of April calorie counting at 13 stone 11 and 5/8. I'm looking down here because that's where I've written it down. Then on the 26th of May, when you last saw me, I'd lost 1.5 pounds and I was 13 stone 2 and 7/8. when I weighed in on the 2nd of June, so not this Tuesday that has just gone, but Tuesday like 10 days ago. I weighed in at 13 stone 1 3/8. So again, I'd lost 1.5 pounds, taking it to a £10 loss. And then when I weighed in this Tuesday, the 9th of June, I weighed in exactly the same at 13 stone 1 3/8, meaning I'd stayed the same. So I maintained for this week and 1.5 off last week. So I'm fine with that. The results are not a major issue. And to be honest, probably having a maintain is about fair for how I did last week, I think. I didn't have a particularly wow week, but equally I didn't kind of go off the rails or anything. This week is more of a problem, so since I weighed in on Tuesday, because I don't know, I think what happens is when I kind of start to unravel in my eating, I then start to question whether I'm doing like the right thing and whether calorie counting is the right thing for me. But then I know that I didn't find Slimming World or Weight Watchers ideal either. And I'm fully aware that, you know, it's not kind of what you're eating, it's why you're eating it. And normally when I'm reaching for the biscuits or the chocolate or whatever, it's because I'm sad or upset or hormonal or whatever. But this week, as I say, has been a bit different in that I haven't got any of those reasons. I've just been doing it because I wanted to eat the wrong stuff. So I don't know, I need to kind of work on it this week. I'm still following lots of Slimming World accounts, so I'm loving the 2 Simberries. I have been loving Tracy Mouse's videos still. Yesterday I watched Debbie from Debbie's World's videos, and over the ones that she's posted over the last couple of weeks, and she's just phenomenal. And they're all those channels I really, really enjoy. I love looking at the food that they're eating. I just love all their personalities, and they all really kind of resonate with me in one way or another, and inspire me. So yeah, I've been really, really enjoying those 3 channels this week. But I don't know, like, I'm not saying I want to go back to doing Slimming World, but there is something in the last few days that has unclicked for me on calorie counting. And I guess I'm recording this because I just want to kind of get myself back on track. And I know it's only been a couple of days, but I don't want to have a gain on Tuesday. I know the only person that can stop me having a gain on Tuesday is me. And I've got no desire to eat all the rubbish again today. But I know it's in the house. I know I should just give it away. I know that lots of people would probably just be like, oh, take it around to your parents and they can eat it or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should be just carrying on with calorie counting and trying to eat just more satisfying meals, making sure that I'm maybe having a bit more kind of fruit and veg, or I've tried this week to have a bit more protein. So one day I had really nice, I just fried a couple of eggs in Fry Light and just had that on toast. That was lovely. What else have I eaten this week? I've had some lovely stir fries with just loads of veggies in, and some noodles. That was really lovely. And maybe I've picked up stuff over the last couple of days because I have been doing I'm still not working, but I've been on a kind of virtual seminar for the last couple of days, and that's kind of an all-day thing. And maybe it's been that where I haven't had an awful lot of time, it's today as well, but where I haven't had maybe an awful lot of time to cook and prepare, maybe I haven't done a proper meal in the last day or so. I had leftovers of the veggie noodles yesterday lunchtime, but maybe because of that I kind of got hungry and then I reached for the wrong stuff. And then for me, once I reach for the wrong stuff, it's a bit of a kind of spiral. I don't know, I'm probably not making an awful lot of sense, but I guess I'm just saying I'm having a bit of a struggle week for no reason whatsoever. It's really windy. It's going to be thunder and lightning and rain again today. I saw the two Simburys had done like a veggie soup in their soup maker, so I'm wondering if, and that looked lovely. I don't know whether I should maybe do that again, or whether I should get the slow cooker out and do some kind of a stew so that I'm sort of filled up and getting my comfort food from that kind of thing as opposed to from chocolate. I don't know. I know this is a big old ramble, but that is basically the summary of my last couple of weeks. Exercise, going fine. Food, great for the first 10 days of these last 2 weeks. Last couple of days, too much chocolate, too much ice cream. And then this week, yesterday, my mum turned 70. And she lives in the same town as me, and obviously because of quarantine, I haven't seen an awful lot of her, but I do go and like take her shopping if they need it and just leave it on their step, or I'll be in the garden and give them a wave or whatever. So we haven't properly, I went round yesterday with her bits and pieces, but I haven't properly celebrated with her yet. But on Sunday, we're hoping to kind of take over a picnic and sit in the garden and be like socially distanced, obviously, and kind of celebrate with her on Sunday. And I know there'll be cake and things, and I don't know, it's like when I'm in the right frame of mind, and I've said this before, but when I'm in the right frame of mind, you could put all of my favourite food in front of me and it doesn't even register. Like, I'm not even tempted to eat it. I just am totally happy to have it in the house. I'm not tempted, it's fine. But when I'm in the frame of mind that I've been in the last couple of days, I end up eating stuff just kind of for the sake of it. I don't know. I know this is really babbly and rambly. I'm sorry. I know I'm not making an awful lot of sense. I should say as well, I'm obviously sat in my conservatory. And the reason for that is I'm having a massive clear out. So there is just stuff absolutely everywhere. I'm trying to declutter. I've moved some of my furniture around in my lounge, and I've just got boxes of stuff that I need to get shredded, and just trying to have a bit of a sort out. So there is just stuff everywhere in my lounge. There's also a really big spider again in my lounge. I think the rain is bringing them all inside. I hate spiders. So I just didn't feel very comfortable being in there to record in case it like jumped or something. I know they don't jump, do they? Do they? I don't know. But anyway, that is me. I've managed to babble on for nearly 13 minutes. I'm supposed to be on this seminar in a minute. I haven't had any brekkie. But I just wanted to get this recorded because, I don't know, I'm just in a funny old place this week with food. And, you know, as I said in my last video, I probably do need to remember my why I want to lose weight, that I do want to be healthier, that I don't want to look like a big marshmallow, that I do want to feel and look better in clothes, but mostly because I want to feel healthier and fitter and all that kind of stuff. And maybe I just need to keep reminding myself of that. So maybe I'll write that somewhere, like I'll put it on a whiteboard or I'll write it on my fridge or something, the reason I'm doing this. And then maybe that will motivate me when I'm feeling like I want to eat all the wrong stuff. I don't know. Any suggestions? I don't think it's the plan I'm doing. I just think I need to sort out my head, and I don't know, I suppose it's relatively normal that I would have a bit of a bump. It's been 2 months or whatever, I guess, of doing this. And I just need to persevere and stick with it, really. So anyway, that's my last couple of weeks. First week, lost 1.5 pounds. This week, stayed the same. Lost 10 pounds altogether since I started calorie counting. I obviously would like to get to that stone as soon as I can. And yeah, so that's me. Sorry, this is really babbly. How are you all? Are you all okay? Is anyone else feeling the same as me? Are you mostly feeling like you're kind of in control and on track and just kind of getting on with things? I think the thing is, at the moment, some people's lives are exactly the same as they were 6 months ago. Some people's lives are busier than they were 6 months ago. Some people's lives are not as busy. And I guess everybody's kind of lives have been shaken up in whatever way they've been shaken up in. Like, you know, these last couple of months are the first few months that I haven't worked ever. And I suppose there's a little bit of concern and worry about that and not having an income. But I don't think that's why, I don't know, who knows, maybe on some level I am worried or stressed, I don't know, and I'm just not aware that I'm worried and stressed. But anyway, enough about me. Yes, how are you all doing? Are you doing okay? How is everybody doing? Is anybody doing calorie counting at the moment? How are you finding it? I should say as well, one of the other things I've been liking while the weather was good last week was ice pops, which are only like 15 calories, you know, the ones that you freeze at home. Really have been enjoying those, as well as my veggie stir fries for sure. But yeah, let me know how you're getting on. If you haven't weighed yet, good luck. If you have weighed, let me know how you're getting on. I'm sorry this has been really babbly and rambly, and I promise my next video will be much more succinct. But yeah, have a lovely, 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 lovely weekend, and I'll see you again very, very soon.